Hello, streaming to you live on Rumble. I am Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. Today is Saturday, June 20th, 2026, and the countdown is on. 91 days are left to my big 50th birthday, and today is day number 429 wearing the incredible X39. Today's exercises will be a 10-minute HIIT, and then I'll do some fitness stress testing, and then I'll debrief a little bit on yesterday's Feel It Friday session. I think it's important that I reflect on this, especially from a week-to-week basis, so that's the reason why I'm going to talk about it. So, the 10-minute HIIT. Let's get ready. Are you ready to put in some effort? Because I am. Got the heart rate monitor so you can see it's running there. And I'll start it up here. That's yesterday's results. And I'm going to also place X49. So one on each wrist. One is going to go here. The other guy is here. And these are phototherapy, they're transdermal patches. And they do wonderful things to the body, and I like it. I like how it feels. So you can see my resting heart rate is pretty low, 50, and I imagine that my heart rate drops down to somewhere in the 40s, low 40s when I'm sleeping, probably even lower. I've recorded as low as 35, so it's a pretty low heart rate, and it is a good sign of health and how your heart health is. So with that, let's see how things are going to go today with this 10-minute HIIT and the fitness stress testing. So I'm going to switch screens here. You can see the metronome is started up. That's good. And I'll do the same pace as what I did yesterday for the metronome piece. So with the 10-minute HIIT, I have here 30 seconds at a regular pace, and then 30 seconds matching this pace that you hear on the metronome. So the tick, 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 tick. So hopefully it, I'll just turn it up a little bit. All right. So I will use the beaded rope today. And I'll use this also with the fitness stress testing, which I'll do after. And that's where I will ramp up the tempo from 165 to 228. And last week's stress testing was okay. Hopefully it's better today. I slept well last night, so I think it should be good. So, let's begin. So, any tempo, whatever, if you're slower, for me, it's a little bit quicker. That feels more comfortable. And then 165 is equivalent to 2.75 revolutions per second. So the first burst of 30 seconds feels good. The temperature down here is cold. I should probably check it. Probably not as cold as it usually is, but Really? Ha. Oh yeah. Tried alternating the side, didn't go too well. I don't know what it is, that side. Halfway through. Really? Ah. The next one I'm going to try to do double unders. Just to see how it feels. Felt good. Let's see if this works. All right, so still recording here. That's good. And it's good. So the fitness stress testing. I'm gonna just grab a little bit extra water here. And sip on this momentarily. And then we're going to try to do the stress testing. And if there's one thing that I noticed today is the activation from the X49. And that sensation of cinnamon. For me, it's like cinnamon. I don't know how to describe it anywhere else other than that. It came on fairly strong after I did the sequence of the double unders. So that was in round number 8, I think, of the HIIT. So the 32nd, that was the 8th time, and it was then after I finished that consecutive double unders. That's when I could sense that the activation. So let's see how this goes. Today, I'm going to grab the rope. So this here is the, of course, it's tangled. And there you go. So here you can see the rope. It's got the kink in it. And that's one I'm going to use. So, switching here. Metronome, I'm going to set to 228. And I will hold the band or the rope this way. The reason being is because I want the kink to be on a certain side of the, it's not directly in the center of the rope, but when I hold the rope, I tend to hold my left hand lower than my right, and it's something that I've noticed in all the replays that I've watched. So it's just one of those things. So with the fitness stress testing, there's a tempo. So the idea is to get 250 skips and counting to 62 and a half, 62.5 of these 4-beat sequences. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. And matching that pace with the skipping and counting to 62 and a half, and that's 250 skips. And if I can endure that, I'm going to try counting it today. See how it goes. See if I can overcome the, how'd you say, the discomfort that comes with doing it. This test at this pace, because it does hurt, especially in the arms and the shoulders and the upper body. And the idea is to stay as relaxed as you can throughout the entire 66 seconds. So that's the idea. So I'm wearing my old shoes today, so these ones are the ones that I've been using to keep track of this progress. So they are heavier than the ones that I wore yesterday by a couple hundred grams per shoe. So it's a feel thing. That's all it is. So let's give it a shot. Okay, so I'm gonna skip, and then I'm gonna start on 0, like that. You know, when I'm actually skipping at the same pace. I got 29. It was feeling good. Pretty sure it was 29. So, just under halfway there, and then I tripped. Bah. One thing I was trying to do was just stay relaxed and just think about the numbers. That's it. That's all I was thinking about. And stay in sync with the tempo as much as possible. And just kind of stay ahead of it. So just waiting for my heart rate to settle here. Just thinking, being relaxed, and I'll give it another shot here. I feeling good today, so I'm gonna keep trying. See if I can do better than I did last week. Last week was, I don't know what it was. Oh, which reminds me about the barometric pressure. Excuse me here. Okay, I will show you what it is here. So currently barometric pressure is 1003.06 mbar. So temperature outside is like 20 degrees. And the next 72 hours, the pressure is expected to go up to increase. So high pressure system approaching. So this is what it's been like the last set plus here we go, 7 days. So you see here how within the span of, so today is the 20th. So Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, there's Tuesday was at its lowest point. So it's approaching today kind of the same as what it was on Tuesday. And I think Tuesday is when I hit 209 for heart rate. So obviously the barometric pressure, I think, has an effect on my my performance. And for me, that's it's an observation that I've been noticing. So could that be why I feel good today? Because the pressure's lower? Yeah, I think so. And will that enable me to reach the goal of getting the 250 skips? I'm gonna give it a shot. Really gonna try. All right, so after a sip of some more deuterium depleted water, let's give it a shot. Ah! 53, I think. Wow. That was a good attempt. It's hard to keep that pace. 30 seconds is easy. But to get double that, wow. I'm going to try with the other beaded rope that I have here. This one is a little bit shorter, so I have to hold it differently. I've been thinking about how to lengthen this. I might consider that just right now, actually, or while I just recover here. Just to change the, it's a little on the short side, I think, for me. And by changing the length, even though it doesn't seem like much, it does really influence how it feels, especially at the high the high tempo. That's where I really notice it. Lower tempo, not so much, but higher, yes. Come on. Just need this to, it's not working. Not how I want it to be honest. It's really quite tight. Oh, maybe I got it now. So I apologize for the you know what, I'm not going to worry about it. Just going to put this back on. I'll fix this later. I'll just give it a shot. Okay, so 228 with this rope now. Feels different. I used up a lot of energy in the last one, 56 or whatever, 53. I used up a lot to get there, and I can feel it here with this rope. I'm going to leave this here so I remember to adjust it. Wow. Huh. Certainly felt. I could feel the fatigue. Now, with this rope, this one's lighter, so it working my way from the black, the first rope, the black 1/4 pound, is kind of similar to that rope, but it feels different. It's a different length, so, and this guy here, it feels different. It felt heavier today. I don't know why. It just is. So, the last test I'm going to try with this here, one more time, see how many skips I can get. with this rope here. I can start to feel the muscle in the forearm getting activated, which is good because I have been strengthening or doing specific forearm exercises, and I think that's helping as well with the skipping, especially at that tempo. But just my tolerance is stronger. All right, so yeah, I think that's where I need to hold it, somewhere there. All right, let's go. I think that's good enough for today. My goal is to try to set the goal or the record with the 1/4 pound rope. And using the other ropes is to help just practice, feel, develop strength and tolerance, endurance. So let's have a look at the heart rate. There we go. Today's date stamp. June 20th, 2026. Time at 1:24 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Maximum heart rate I hit today, 154. So here's during the 10-minute HIIT. So some good recovery periods. And then this one here where it goes down like that. I think this is where I did the double unders. So good sign of tolerance. And then here, obviously, the first test and the second one. The second one is where I got 50. I said 53. That's what I counted, 53. And then here with the beaded rope, and then lastly with the purple and white beaded rope. So I've got 2 of them, and I think overall a pretty good effort today for sunny Saturday, which brings me to the last subject, which was debriefing yesterday's Feel It Friday session. And what I'm going to do here is bring up the log. Okay. So, switch screens here. So this is yesterday's attempt of the Feel It Friday. So what I'll do is I'll just move this up here. So there's a date right there. And then first round I completed in 7 minutes and 56 seconds. And the second round was actually quicker, which was a good thing for me, because obviously I'm still trying to to surpass the quickest time, which was I think on not last yes last week on June 12th. I set my quickest time of 16 minutes and 52 seconds. So I was comparing it to yesterday. I was almost a minute. So minute and 36, or no, 36 seconds. Or no, what did I say? 16. I'm trying to do math in time now. 16:52. So 52 minus 12. So 48 seconds slower overall yesterday as opposed to the week prior. And when I look at the amount of reps here, so you see 153 and then 147 for last week, 157 and 151. So the cards really do change the way the workout is done on a week-to-week basis. So depending on which how the order goes with aces and so forth. So and so when I compare yesterday to that of last week, there was 11% more jacks as opposed to the week prior. So total jacks were 111 here, so that's 1,110 skips, whereas last week it was only 1,000. So you know, just that alone, 110 is here you see 6 minutes and 4 seconds for 1,000 skips, whereas yesterday it's 6 minutes and 44 seconds. So that's kind of in my mind what differentiated the the overall time, and which is okay, because obviously I also look at average heart rate and maximum heart rate. Last week I was higher. Average heart rate was higher as well, versus yesterday was lower for both. So that kind of, I think when I think about the barometric pressure, so yesterday was 1,011. Last week was a little bit higher, so my heart rate was affected by that. Also, how I slept and what I eat the day before can influence how your body performs. It's fuel. So today's effort, comparing it to that of last week. Last week here I had kind of a week. So the first time I kept tripping, so 19 skips, 17, and so you can see the total skips here, and then this column right here is where how many I got. So last week was not that great, whereas the week prior I got 45. So the week prior to that 54. So after a few weeks of attempting this tempo at 228, I matched almost what I did the very first attempt. So that for me is a positive sign that I still got it in the tank, and in order to complete this target, and I got to keep working on it, which I'm okay with. I mean, that's something that is my own, I would just say, motivation to keep doing it, to try to do it. And if you're looking to test yourself, using methods that I'm using is one way you can, and you can measure from week to week. So it's a good way to test yourself, not only from the Feel It Friday point of view, but also from the fitness stress testing. And when you do that on a regular basis, then you know if you're progressing or not, and how your body's healing itself. And when you make the choices as I do with regards to the X39 and with the X49, it's allowing my body to experience the benefits. So, such as the improved mental clarity, and focus. I experience rapid pain relief and reduced inflammation. I have good skin appearance. I'm experiencing enhanced sports performance and increased energy and vitality. I think my progress reports support that. And faster recovery from exercise. So it's one thing to be putting yourself through the torture to test yourself, but it's also very important that your body is able to recover as well. And that's where the benefits from the X39 come into play, where it taps you on the shoulder, and when you provide your body with the 3 amigos, aka the 3 aminos, when the X39 uses the 3 amino acids, glycine, histidine, and lysine, when those are floating around in your body, and then copper comes, that's the the 4th element. When they combine those 4 pieces, it becomes a tripeptide, and that's where the power is when it comes to healing your body. So good nutritional choices. People are saying, I read online people who talk about carnivore. Well, yeah, no wonder. Carnivore is one of those things where it's supplying those three amigos. And then when you get copper, if you have beef liver, it's a source of copper, then guess what? You get the infrared light activator and send your body that signal, then guess what happens? Your innate healing ability turns back on like a light switch. And that, there's no secret behind it. The process is called photobiomodulation. It's studied, it's known to work. Plants need light to grow. So what about humans? What about animals? Do they benefit from that too? Well, if any of you have pets and they like to sit in the sun, well, there's a reason for it, because they feel the power, they feel its energy, they feel the infrared. And the infrared is what's causing that body to react. Your eyes can't see it, but you can feel it, when the benefits from it. And if you're wearing night vision goggles like the military does, they could see you in the dark because you're emitting infrared light. And so this is where the X39 comes into play, where it's reflecting that infrared light back into your body and basically tapping your body on the shoulder like the sunlight does, says, hey, flip on that switch. That's how it works. It's as simple as that. And when you continuously tap your body on the shoulder to get its attention, it's going to wake up. So I cringe when I see people talking about, oh yeah, I can improve my healing, with injecting expensive peptides. Are you serious? Are you that naive? Why are you born with the digestive system? Don't be naive. Fuel it with the right kinds of things. One of the things is the cleanest and most absorbable water that you can get. The one I choose to drink, I show you how to make it, and I'll tell you, it does wonders for me. 91 days left, did I say, till I'm 50 years old? So I don't think it's a fluke that I'm able to move the way I do. It's a pretty aggressive pace, and even with the Feel It Friday, it's pretty aggressive. I'm not saying I'm anything special, but I'm just trying to demonstrate to you that what I'm saying with this actually does something. So tune in on Monday for Move It Monday. It'll be resuming. I'm taking the day off tomorrow, so always make sure you eat well, sleep well, fuel your body, power your body with the best. Click on the links in the description. Scan the QR code that you see here. It'll take you to unlockyourbioenergy.godaddysites.com, and on that website you'll see all the buttons where I tell you how to make the water deuterium depleted, and I don't make a single penny telling you about it. Not one. And I'm okay with that. And if you want to read the studies on the infrared technology, the X39, what I call the bioenergy products, go ahead and click on the buttons, and then when you're ready to pull the trigger, please support myself. I'd appreciate that. And keep following, because I'll help keep you motivated and stay on track. If I can do it, you can do it too. And I like to do safe exercises so that way I can keep doing it and build the strength associated with it too. So I think we all kind of want that, you know, to have a strong body, a functioning body that can do what we want. All right, have a good night or a good day, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye for now.